This is going to be a full video of Unreal tips from an Unreal player. Myself before an Elite had a high kill squads game as a trio. Here's how we did it. Whenever I'm the first one on the ground, the thing I like to do the most is look around and try to shoot people before they get a weapon. This is one of the most vulnerable, and then it also just makes it easier even if there's other people that land nearby, then I just have a chance of fighting 1v1 instead of like a 1v2. Since I don't know where that guy's teammates are landing, I'm actually looking for more weapons and more heals before I get back into the fight. But if I don't find any, I just play around my teammates. And notice I'm on height. I always try to take height when I can. With the city being clear, now's a great time to go find extra loot to get full health and to get better guns if there's any. After that, I like to just kind of go off on my own a little bit, just kind of keeping an eye on my mini-map to see if my allies are somewhat nearby to get to me. I found this guy. I wasn't sure if it was a player or bot, but after seeing it was a real person, I actually decided to go back to my team since we were a trio and squads. And I ended up successfully baiting this team back into my team. Since his scan is back in Chapter 6, Season 1, you definitely want to have a car, bunkers, or bushes to break line of sight of that shot. And the main thing I try to do in the fight is to not be 3v1'd, basically going in and out of the car like you saw me do, going into the bunker or playing beside the bunker to break line of sight of other enemies. That way it's more of like a 1v1 situation. Now when you play pubs, you're going to run into a lot of bots. What you really need to do is just keep aware of your surroundings. That way if real players show up, you're not just going to get wrecked because you're busy killing an AI. As you'll see here, I was killing a couple bots just messing around, and then a real team just showed up, and I was kind of by myself a little bit, but my teammates weren't too far off. Whenever you see multiple barrels looking at you, you just need to run away, especially if you have movement, and get to the nearest bush, cover, like building, anything like that, or even a car, and then hope that your allies show up in time to help take it. Because my teammates liked me, they decided to show up and help me out, and then I was able to grab this crazy angle on this team and just destroy a couple of them. When you're feeling pretty confident, you can do stuff like go onto the island and try to fight the boss. We were feeling pretty good about this match. We couldn't find anybody else at the time, so we just went up here just to go get the boss and get some of the good items from it. After keeping a close eye on the speed, we know that we want to play kind of smart, especially since there's 3 of us and there's still 5 other players left aside from us in this endgame. So what we're doing here is we're getting height. If we can, one of us will get bunkers, or at least a couple of us try to get bunkers and heals to spread it amongst the 3 of us. That way, if one of us gets hurt, we can just share that. I just got beamed here, so luckily we have sprites around here to heal. But I'm going to check these chests anyways to see if there's other heals that I could use too. I'm not too worried about that team pushing because my teammates are right here to help guard me and they're still healthy. So I'm just going to go ahead and heal up a little bit, keep at a safe angle away from the team so I can't get shot at. Since my teammates and I are in Discord, they're actually commenting to me that the team is over here, which is lucky because I was just going to run over to that hill and start shooting them from above, but they already got there before I did. So I made the executive decision to try to flank them. And this is because I have the invisibility / infinite stamina medallion. And now I'm going to be at a dangerous spot because I'm away from my teammates, but I'm also at a really advantageous spot to get some good shots in. Now, I'm a big advocate for thirsting, especially endgame, because then they can't get their teammate back up, and then we just have a 4v3 prolonged fight forever. And that right there is just simply the power of friendship. I mean, all I had to do was shotgun the guy once, but I played back enough to where my teammates had an angle on that guy, and that guy just made a really bad play, which would have probably been a good play if his whole team was able to be with him. Now, I took a couple shots because 1, I didn't even know where they were at, and 2, I'm just the team tank. That does, however, in turn let my teammates push up to the bunker because that guy just unloaded a clip on me. Unfortunately, 2 of the guys got away and they were able to reset. What I do in this case is I'm always looking for bushes or tops of trees or even buildings to try to find where people might hide. And guess what? Yep, this guy's in a bush. Since we do have a numbers advantage, whenever somebody goes in, it's always good to follow up. I jumped back right as soon as Elite went in, so I was a little bit late. But we got that guy out of the game, and now it's a 1v2. I stay back here because I've won many 1v2s, 1v3s from inside the bush, but this guy was not so lucky. Thank you guys for watching this kind of video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you do, just let me know by putting a like, a comment, and tell me what your favorite part about the video was or why you liked the video. And I'll continue to do more of these if people are enjoying it. Otherwise, God bless and frag out.